I'm a queer writer and I'm releasing my first zine, and it's very exciting for me because I'm a screenwriter. I have a lot of ideas that kind of like just pop in my head constantly. Some of them you go, oh, that's a film idea. It's got a beginning, a middle, and end. Love that. Others are like TV series because they're like, there's this ensemble and what are they going to do? How does life change? But then some of them are just tiny, teeny weeny little things. I was just rereading one of them about this guy who's like with his sister who's going through a horrible breakup, but all he can think about is who's going to eat the last cookie on the plate. Moments like that are just they're so tiny, but they just work as a short story. With these little slightly feral stories I was writing, they were kind of unified by carried shame and body shame. And some of them emerged as body horror stories. Some of them emerged as just these little fucked up moments of the way we treat each other. So what I've done is just in the past year, I've kind of like been writing these short stories and actually have huge amounts of them now, but I've picked 9 to present in, this Oliver Warren's Slightly Feral Volume 1. Why am I releasing it as a zine? You know, I've got short stories. Why not send them to short story publications and literary publications? And that's what you're supposed to do. That is what a writer does. That's how you get discovered. And, you know, I have tried that. I've sent a handful of these stories into various publications and had lots of no's. And why is that? It could be, you know, it could be because they're pretty feral queer stories by and large. It could be that there's just not a place for them in that publication, in that issue, in the short window where I'm desperate to get something out there. Maybe I need to be more patient. I think there's always that like little thing in your head, and I get this as someone who's been a creative forever and writing for 12 years now, that like sense that if it's not selling, if it's not being picked up to publish, is it rubbish? Am I rubbish? And I think that there's always those thoughts in your head as a creative, but there is also an alternative, and that is just that there's just not found the right place for it, and that maybe you need to stop asking for permission to be published, permission to be in someone's thing, and do it yourself. And that is why I'm publishing this, because I'm no longer waiting for permission to tell a story. I'm just going to tell a story. So I'm making a zine, I'm printing it up, got lots of lovely pages like this that are kind of coming together, and I am releasing it this summer. I'm not going to be more specific than that right now. I think maybe June, maybe July. Let us see how it goes. But I'm really excited to share this journey, both the storytelling, the production of the zine, and also the promotion of the zine as well. Beyond my writing, I also work in the advertising industry, and I kind of have quite a lot of experience of doing things, and so I'm actually gonna, like, for the first time, do it for me, like create something of my own and put it out there, and that's very exciting / terrifying. And obviously part of that is now doing direct to camera social media rather than standing behind the camera pointing it at creators and celebrities and getting them to do stuff. It's me now, my name's on this, so I guess my face has to be on this.